After an active day for some yesterday, we are again returning to the potential to see some active weather this afternoon, as we do also have air quality alerts for the Denver area. The orange color there, it's the air quality alerts we've been seeing for some time now until 4 o'clock today. Now, things started off Monday on a very quiet note, but heading into about 12 or 1, we'll start to see some storms develop in the mountains first before they track east across the state. Now, for the Denver area, it's a scattered chance at some showers and storms really firing up around 1 or 2 o'clock here in Denver. And as we move into eastern Colorado, those storms will run into a little more instability and likely strengthen. If they do manage to maintain that strength, they could hit that severe threshold. So we do have a higher risk for severe weather in northeastern Colorado. That's where we're looking at an enhanced risk for severe storms. Getting closer to Denver, the I-25 corridor, a level 1. It's a marginal risk for the potential to see some of those storms turn strong to severe. But again, for the Denver area, it's really more of a scattered chance at some storms going into the afternoon. So not everyone going to see that wet weather. But for those of us that do, if that storm does strengthen enough, we could see some wind and hail threats come along with those storms. Those are going to be the primary threats, at least if, for the Denver area, kind of that I-25 corridor we showed you. Up into northeastern Colorado, that's where we run the risk of looking at isolated tornado development, maybe a little flooding with some of those storms that drop a lot of rain. So all things we're watching going into our Monday. One thing we will notice, temperatures again going to be hot. It's going to be in the low to mid 90s out there, well above average across the board. Mountains getting into the 70s and 80s. Could knock on the door of some triple-digit heat out west, but that comes into play going into tomorrow for parts of western Colorado. Taking you out the door for tonight, upper 50s, low 60s, and mostly clear, pretty quiet night. And then tomorrow afternoon, kind of more of the same. Starting off on the sunny side, we'll look at temperatures in the low to mid 90s, warming up just a touch going into tomorrow. Could get a little gusty at times with some of the storms that we are tracking for our Tuesday. Level 1 threat for the I-25 corridor into eastern Colorado. The plains experiencing that marginal risk for severe storms with hail and wind again being our threats tomorrow. Across the board tomorrow, quiet start. Heading into the afternoon, more afternoon storm development in the mountains before storms travel down into the lower elevations and track east. But notice again the scattered nature of the storms going into eastern Colorado tomorrow. So it's a lower threat for severe weather, but certainly something we'll want to watch the next couple of days. As you do head into tomorrow, as mentioned, pretty similar conditions for the Denver area, low to mid 90s. But as I said, out west, Grand Junction could hit 100 degrees tomorrow. It is definitely going to be hot. We are talking a big ridge of high pressure that just amplifies going into the day on Wednesday. Wednesday for us here is shaping up to be the hottest day of the week. We are looking at the potential for some triple-digit heat. We do have a first alert weather day possible as we track that potential for 100 degrees. The previous record on Wednesday is 100, and that is where we are headed. As we move into Friday, the mid-80s are going to feel very pleasant, especially after the warm week that we will endure this week.